Imagine standing inside a volcano so massive, an entire lake formed inside its crater. A lake over 600 feet deep, surrounded by jungle, legends, and mystery that have fascinated people here for centuries. What's up, y'all? I'm here in Masaya, Nicaragua, about to spend the next 24 hours inside this gigantic volcanic crater. Let's go! I hope y'all ready, because it's gonna be another great adventure. And we're going to explore every crevice, both high and low, to see what we can find. But let's start high by doing something I've been dying to do since the first time I came here. Hola, buenos días. Zipline? Hola, buenas. ¿Quiero probar zipline hoy?
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay. ¿Qué tiempo es bueno? ¿Ahora o no sé? Okay, bueno.
Su nombre y nacionalidad.
So I just need to sign my name in this book and pay $18 to get this show on the road. Let's do it.
Me cuenta $18 o $18.
Okay. Solo tengo Cordobas.
6.60.
$6.60?
Sí.
Okay. Now it's time to get suited with safety gear. After that, we're gonna take it to the air.
Expand a little bit.
Sí.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Marcos.
Marcos.
¿Y tú?
Elías.
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 Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Y Carlos, Doki, ya vamos contigo.
Okay. About to do the zip line. We're going up. Hit my head already. shaky bridge. Here we are at the zip line here in Catalina. Windy day up here. My man Elias is gonna help me get through this. Let's go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go! From up here, I get a different sense of scale of how gigantic this crater really is. The crater walls surrounding Apoyo Lagoon rise between 200 and 500 meters, or 650 to 1,640 feet high above the lake. For perspective, that's higher than a 150-story building. Quite astonishing, if I must say so myself.
Am I gonna make it?
Oh no, it's not. I stopped in the middle of the road. I'm going back. Okay. Gracias. You had to come get me.
¿Bien? Muy bien. Aguante.
Yeah, very good. Muy bueno. Carlos. ¿Sí?
Carlos.
Mucho gusto.
¿Sí? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Marcos.
Mucho gusto, Marco.
Sí.
Vamos a hacer un momentito.
Okay. You made it. Muy bueno.
El mejor.
Sí, sí.
Okay.
All right, so we headed. Oh. So we headed up to the second zip line here. Cracked my head early in the morning. On the trail through the forest, there's some quite steep steps we gotta climb. The man had to ask me if I need to take a break.
¿Respirar un poco?
No problem.
Okay.
Listo. Let's go. All right, headed up to the second one. Here in the middle of the forest. Just don't stop. Right.
¿Así, cabeza abajo?
Cable number 2.
¿Así?
No. Dude, para ti. They call that right there the Spider-Man. I'm gonna let him go ahead and do that. I don't know. No sir. I ain't gonna do that one. I don't want to drop my bag. Let's go! The forest surrounding Apoyo Lagoon is a protected reserve that stretches 3,500 to 3,700 hectares, or about 8,650 to 9,140 acres. That's roughly 13.5 to 14.3 square miles. Wow. And I can definitely feel it by how long it takes me to get from one side of this line to the other. But I'm enjoying the ride. Oh yeah. Oof.
Muy bien.
Yeah. All right.
Mano acá.
Okay.
Pies.
From rim to rim, the volcanic crater of Apoyo Lagoon spans a total of 6 kilometers, or 3.7 miles wide. And the circumference of the shoreline is approximately 21 kilometers, or 13 miles in total. Pretty huge. It amazes me how the explosion of a volcano, such chaos, could create something this beautiful. Of course, many years after, but wow, such a miracle of nature. Okay.
¿Qué tal estuvo? Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Bonita la experiencia.
Sí. Highly recommend doing the zip line here. Wow. Such an exhilarating experience. But of course, that's just scratching the surface of what we're going to get into today. Now, the plan is to spend the next 24 hours inside one of the most beautiful and unusual places in Nicaragua. Right now, we're about to enter the natural reserve of Apoyo Lagoon, Sendero Los Mangos. Hola, buenas. ¿Cómo estás?
Muchas gracias.
Okay. Muchas gracias. This is a part of the 9,000-acre forest that we talked about earlier, and the surrounding crater walls. Okay, we are in the Florista. Whoa. A little shaky drawbridge. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. I'm told there's all sorts of wildlife to be found here. But there's something strange about this place. Scientists believe this gigantic crater was formed by a catastrophic volcanic eruption about 23,000 years ago. Sheer beauty of God's creation. This is a collapsed volcano right here. The explosion was so powerful that the volcano collapsed in on itself, creating this enormous basin that we'll be exploring and sleeping in tonight. Let's go. It's truly amazing how many breathtaking viewpoints this place has. The lagoon isn't the only attraction here. Surrounding the crater are forested slopes filled with wildlife. Oh wait, I think I hear monkeys. There they go. This protected nature reserve is home to howler monkeys, capuchin monkeys, deer, reptiles, jaguars, panthers, pumas, and hundreds of bird species. As we stumble upon yet another breathtaking viewpoint, just keeps getting better. The crater walls create a unique microclimate. Only thing now is which way to go. That way or this way. I'm gonna try this way first. See what kind of creatures we could find lurking in these jungles. The forest here often feels cooler and more humid than the surrounding lowlands. And every trail seems to reveal another hidden mystery of the crater. Yet another beauty. These spots just pop up out of nowhere. Just walking through this forest is just something special. Whew. I think I can walk up here. Got a couple pieces right here. Looks stable though. Whew. My goodness. Wow. This place has so many secrets. And I want to know them all. So, where I'm going to be sleeping tonight, I believe is somewhere around right there. That's of course if I could find my way down there and make my way out of this jungle. These trails is kind of tricky. I heard that shit. Gotta make sure I remember my steps. The sound I heard makes me feel like I'm being hunted. I'm here! Take me back to the predator. I hope it ain't nothing like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm here! Lucky for me, I got the camera. Cause they say, the cameraman never dies. He gonna make it out alive. I'm here! Y'all heard that shit? I'm getting the fuck out of here. I had enough of the jungle. Let's head down to the lagoon. As I ride, descending the winding road into this crater, it makes me feel like I'm spiraling into a world of the unknown. And I kinda am, because I really don't know what to expect when I get down there and what the rest of this day has in store. And even more, what the night has. Because when it get dark, all kind of things happen.
It's really wild. It was actually getting into the center of an ancient volcano right now. Let's go!
I'm trying to think positive thoughts about spending the night inside a volcano. It makes me a little nervous, but let's just enjoy this ride. Hola, buenas tardes. Yo tengo una reserva. Okay. Here at my hotel, Laguna Beach Club. Cozy spot here. Man, nice bed. Air conditioner. Very nice ambiance, I must say, here. About 23,000 years ago, a massive eruption shook this region of Nicaragua to its core. Wow. Once you're actually down here, it feels like you're in another world. The magma chamber beneath the volcano emptied, causing the entire summit to collapse. The result? This giant bowl-shaped crater, now filled with crystal clear water. They also have kayaks and paddleboards here. This is mine. Take me down. Okay. Okay, this way. You got it? First, I'm gonna try to kayak to explore this beautiful lagoon right here. Justice. We going in. All buckled in. Got my paddle. Let's get that. Unlike many lakes fed by rivers, Apoyo is primarily fed by underground springs and rainfall. From the surface, the water appears calm, but below us is a vast underwater world, disappearing into darkness.
Trying not to tip over, Brody. Shit. I'm out here, baby. You see me? That was beautiful.
And the deeper into the lagoon we travel, the more mysterious it becomes.
All right, here we are on the kayak. Nah, what I do for y'all, I'm telling you, bro, I don't be doing this shit like that. You know, I don't be doing all of this, man. I'm trying to be out here in the lagoon. This is a volcano that collapsed a long time ago. And we out here in the center right now, man, and these waves is coming at me. You see what I'm saying? I'm cut it off for these trying to get me. Woo, yeah.
This lagoon is actually over 600 feet deep. At its center,
There's people out here on the paddleboard. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay stable out here. It's hard not to think what's directly underneath us right now, which is why I don't want to go too far, because this thing is tipping right now, bro. Hey, whew. Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful place. I also want to show you guys something that makes this place really special. It's a special kind of fish that evolved right here in Pollo Lagoon and can be only found here in the entire world. It's completely isolated from the outside world after the volcano collapsed. And the water came up from underwater water reservoir, which makes it a one-of-a-kind place. So I hope you guys enjoy the visual right here.
scientists have discovered several species of fish that evolved right here and nowhere else on Earth. These, what they call cichlid fish, adapted to life inside this isolated volcanic crater. It's essentially evolution happening inside a giant natural laboratory.
Appreciate you. You going in. I ain't scared no more. Going for a ride, y'all. Hang with your boy. I ain't scared, baby. We going in. Show y'all where I'm at. Take the board back in. Take it back in, y'all. Whew. It's a beautiful ride.
Even today, scientists continue studying the lagoon's underwater environment. The lake contains unique ecosystems and geological features that tell the story of its volcanic origins. There's something both beautiful and unsettling about floating above an ancient crater. I think it's about that time to get back to shore.
Back on land. I think this might be the fish.
I think this is one of the fish that evolved here. I don't know. Maybe. It's done though. Evolution is over for that bad boy. One more time. These platforms out here. You can get on. We'll try to check this out. Pollo Lagoon. Buena suerte. Buena suerte. Pollo Lagoon.
Now y'all know it wouldn't be right if I ain't take a dip. Yeah, gotta feel that fresh, cool water after a pretty hot day. Always refreshing to the mind, body, and soul.
That's how you do it, baby.
Y'all know.
Well, very eventful day. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, well, it ain't over. Let's go.
So I take it to the room, freshen up, and keep it going. From the bed. It's all right. All right, about that time to step out and get some dinner.
So one thing I noticed is the weather changes quite quickly here in the lagoon. A minute ago it was raining, now right back to a beautiful day, man. Ice cream.
Hello.
Buenas, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, bien, ¿usted?
Yeah? Oh.
Tranquilo.
Disculpa.
¿Ahí usted más?
Ajá.
Quédate con nosotros. ¿Se te quedan aquí?
No, aquí solo. ¿Cómo se llama?
Damián, ¿cómo te llamas?
Marcos.
Marcos, mucho gusto, Marcos.
Mucho gusto.
Damián.
Sí.
Mi esposa, Marielena.
Hola.
Mi hijo,
Hola.
mío.
Hola, buenas, ¿cómo estás? Yo un poco hambre.
Ah, comida es buena.
Hola. Sweden.
¿Ahora se sonó?
Sí, un poco.
Dejó acá un... Creo que era algo de la cámara y lo subí a recepción.
Okay.
Ya puedes retirarlo.
It's no functional.
Tiene que ver atrás.
Sí, rota en like otro día. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, no problem.
¿qué te gustaría comer?
Comida.
Tienes alitas, tostones, burrito.
¿Tienes asados? Aquí?
Sí, te ofrezco asado de res y asado de cerdo con arroz gallo pinto, tajadas, ensalada y chile. Es como un plato nicaragüense de acá.
Okay. Asado de res.
¿De res?
Sí.
¿Arroz o gallo pinto?
Gallo pinto.
Ok. ¿De tomar?
Don Antonia, ¿tienes tragos también?
Sí. Tienes...
¿O qué tipo de bebidas tropical?
Macua.
Macua? Okay, uno macua también. Got my dinner right here. Laguna Beach Club. We're going in. Gallo pinto, asado, de res. Very tender, flavorful, fresh vegetables. So that was always farm to table. Think my quiet. This is the national drink, right?
National drink, Macua, yeah.
Excelente. Fuerte. End result. Excellent dinner. Whew. The hospitality is on 10. Very cool people. Very impressive property. Calm again, you know. The weather changes so fast here, you know, from cloudy and rainy to calm and tranquil, and it just picture perfect.
As the sun begins to sink behind the crater rim, the entire vibe of the lagoon changes. The water turns shades of gold, orange, purple, and other colors in the spectrum.
Well, the night is falling, and the moon is out. This might be one of the most incredible days that I've had in Nicaragua so far. This place is truly mystical. Standing here, it's hard to believe that this peaceful paradise was created by one of nature's most violent forces. Yet, here we are. And here it is. The sky is turning all kind of pink and purple and blue. I'm convinced that God is truly an artist. At this point, only the moonlight prevails.
Once darkness arrives, the atmosphere changes completely. The sounds of the jungle become louder and the crater walls disappear into blackness.
It's very eerie now. Still, just me, the insects, the waves, the warm breeze in the air. Even the moon is covered. Well, guess I'll see you guys in the morning.
Well, it has been quite a day. Time for bed. Good night. See y'all in the morning.
I don't know what that sound is. Keep hearing some strange noises waking me up here and there throughout the night. What was that? Other than the strange howling noises, getting some pretty good sleep, but yeah. Whew. Good morning. Must say I slept very well. Woke up to another beautiful day here in Apoyo Lagoon. All right, go ahead and get up out this bed and get the day started.
Let's get it going.
All right, here we are.
After 24 hours inside Nicaragua's volcanic crater,
Very tranquil this morning.
one thing becomes clear. This is a place where geology, wildlife, history, and adventure all come together inside one majestic lagoon.
In a single day, we've kayaked across a volcanic lake, explored jungle-covered crater walls, watched an incredible sunset, and spent the night in one of Nicaragua's most fascinating natural wonders. So, if you ever get to visit Nicaragua, Apoyo Lagoon deserves a spot at the very top of your list, because how often do you get to spend 24 hours inside a volcano? I hope you guys enjoyed spending 24 hours with me in the volcanic crater of Apoyo Lagoon. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
And hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of my motorcycle journey across Nicaragua.